Welcome back to the Basement of Doom Clear Out Space Organization video series that we're doing. I don't know, it's just a day in my life. So my husband's been working quite diligently on removing all of the stuff that we had down in the basement, taking it upstairs, sorting it, getting all the things that we're not going to be listing in the next week or two over to the storage unit, and it's become a lot. He's hustling, he's bustling. So it's been a lot. It's been a lot, but it's been productive and good. And we've been crushing it on whatnot, doing vintage baby clothes. It's been a chaotic, crazy week. Working together is just like 10 out of 10 right now. Yeah, let me give you a little rundown of what we got going on down here. You guys saw last time the shoes that I had. The shoe tote has doubled in size. We are keeping those down in the basement because we're gonna work on cleaning those up this week. Sitting in the living room, sitting out on the back patio area, whatever, and just cleaning shoes and getting them gone, as well as anything that's silk or wool or anything that's gonna take extra time, extra effort beyond just throwing it in a washer and a dryer and pulling it out and throwing it on a flat lay. He wants all of that done now. He's eating his frog first. He's doing the hardest thing to start. Something that we always try to do is just hit whatever the hardest thing is, so that way everything else afterwards just seems easy and smooth. That's his plan of action as of now. So we are at a halt just a little bit on posting things at the moment. Sometimes you need to slow down to be able to speed up, and we know that just using our time to get this cleaned out and moved and organized and putting our efforts there at the moment for just a few days is going to pay off tenfold when everything is just smoother and easier to do. It looks a little extra chaotic right now because we're not using our stations. But yeah, so our shoes are over there. Back over here, these are, can you see it? It's tracking my face. Okay, back over here, these are items that are silk, just harder items to clean. But as he was going through the piles and piles of things that we have, he's just coming across, we have Gucci bags, hundreds of dollars in Gucci bags just sitting in the basement. What are we doing, guys? We're a bunch of silly gooses. So in the last video I showed you, I had my packing beans, all that jazz, stuff that is online. And then we have that tall tote of stuff that was right here. That is down and condensed, and items that are going to the thrift gods are going to the thrift gods. Items that are going online are separated. And then you remember the pile that was up to here that I was slapping? Do you guys see all this clothes here? This is insane. It's gone. It's all gone. Check that out. That's all the vintage Pendleton, and then hunting camo. It is that time of the year. So that is necessary, as well as the shoes. You can see the clothing rack now. There was all those one things there. So we got access to the clothing rack. That rack is going to be, boom, that rack is going to be put up here shortly. I'm going to be doing some boxing condensing here soon too, so I can just get rid of all the excess boxes and make more space by breaking down other space and space. Everything is moving forward. Everything is going in the direction that we want it to go. Let me take you upstairs and show you what Nathan's been doing. He's been organizing all of the stuff. So he's been taking it from down there up here and taking it into the living room right here and sorting everything out between what's going to be going on whatnot, what's going to be going on eBay, and what needs to be donated back. But there really hasn't been much of anything that needs to be donated back. So that's good. That's a good sign. We've been doing good. This year has really been the turning point for me when it's phase 7, where we're grabbing really good items. We aren't just putting stuff up to put stuff up to keep the algorithm going. We're putting up stuff that's selling in less than 90 days on a consistent basis, and we're expecting when we go out into the world that we're gonna come across amazing items that we're actually looking for. There's those people on Instagram, and they're oh, they just post pictures of stuff that's Y2K, or they just post photos of them with old vintage Disney stuff or vintage glass. And you're how in the heck are they finding this all the time? And I think it's just because manifest it. You kind of expect that you're going to find that. You make yourself into that person. Like, I'm the stained blown glass person. And those items just start to come to you. You start to see them. They start to just like the universal algorithm starts to work in your favor. And I think that's really starting to happen for us. Whatever we're like throwing out there just keeps coming to us in a very efficient manner. So I think that's why this whole storage unit thing is so necessary for us, because we're coming up on winter. We're Michiganders. Go Mitten. Come winter, things always slow down. There's no garage sales in Michigan for 6 months. It's crazy. So that cuts out a quarter of where we source and find things. So we need to store some stuff up. We need to build up a little bit of a little egg, a little nest egg or whatever they call it. Because if we don't and things slow down and we don't have good items, then we're SOL, my friends. Hoping in the next couple days though, the basement will be all cleared out. All the stuff will be where it's supposed to be. I can give you guys a once over of the basement when all the processes are working in order and the way that they should be. So I'm very excited for that. I went to a little manifestation class where a bunch of girlies get in a circle and they talk about their feelings. I don't know. We just write out what our 1-year plan is, honestly. We meditate and then we write out our 1-year plan. So it was super cool. My nervous system actually got calm for the first time in a year. So that was nice. But in it, it kept like, everything was clear space. I manifested our dream house and everything was big and open and white and lots of windows, because that's like my windows, guys. I got like that one on the front in the kitchen and one in our bedroom, one of my daughters. That's it. This whole side of the wall and then the other side of the wall is all other people's townhouses. So I don't have very much light, and I like windows. I like trees. I like open spaces. So amazingly, there was like these little like cards in the middle and you could pull them, and the card that I pulled was like clearing space. And when I was manifesting, I couldn't really quite envision my business. I was struggling with that a little bit. I think there's just so much going on that at the moment I don't quite know which direction I want to go, because there's so many opportunities that are being thrown at us right now that I'm like, which direction do I want to go towards? The things that I did know is I wanted open space. I saw like pallets and just like an open concrete floor plan. I saw that. That could be a warehouse. It could be a pole barn. It could be anything. I don't know yet. I couldn't quite funnel in my vision in that aspect. But when it came to my home, I wanted white walls and open windows and, you know, my family sitting at a table eating together. And it was definitely very family oriented and business oriented, where we were doing everything together as a family. That I know. When I was getting like a little notebook together before I went to this class, I've been doing manifesting for a long time. On my computer every day, I write down like 3 things that I'm grateful for, 1 thing that I want to accomplish today, and then take a second and I envision myself in the future, and I can like talk in as if it's happening at that moment. So it's today I woke up and I was in my beautiful 5,000 square foot house, and I walked out and there was a sick race car, and I opened up my bank account and there's $4 million in there. I don't do it like that specifically, but you know, it's like that. I talk as if I'm in that moment, and I write that out every single day. So I manifest every single day. I talk about my gratitudes, and I talk about something I would like to accomplish for the day. And I've been doing this for a while now, and I love it, and I keep seeing things paying off. But this one is actually one that I wrote down. I thought it was crazy, and it was like, my current goal is to get Nathan home and working with Midnight Modern Market full time by the end of the year, creating an income of over 150 grand between eBay reselling and YouTube, leading to other areas of income and broadening our vision on the future. And the crazy thing is, it's like all of that's happening. Did it. Okay, so what's next? And I'm just like sitting there, I'm like, I don't know what's next. I got so much going on, and Nathan has so much going on, and we weren't working together. Like I said, we were split up a little bit. Like he was just doing, his job was eBay and my job was whatnot and YouTube. And it's dumb. That's dumb. I got a partner in crime. You know what I mean? No, our job is these things. And yeah, we're crushing it now that we kind of funneled ourselves back in. I think you can accomplish amazing things if you just prioritize enjoying your experience in reality and enjoying the process of everything and not really being too attached to the outcome. And I think that's what this whole manifestation thing did for me. I don't need a specific outcome right now. All I know is I'm enjoying this ride that I'm on and we're doing great things and everything keeps growing rapidly and I can't really see where it's going or have any vision of exactly what I want. I'm not like I need to be number one. I don't need that. I don't need that. I want the universe to use me as a meat puppet, tell me what I'm supposed to do, and then I will let it flow through me. And I feel like something I'm supposed to be doing is YouTube, talking to you guys and helping you guys out. And yeah, we're having fun, right? Aren't we having fun? Aren't we having a good time? In a few days, I will show you where we're at with the storage unit, where we're at with our basement, and where it's at once it's all cleaned out. And yeah, should be sick. It's gonna be sick, guys. It's gonna be sick. Have a stellar day. I appreciate you. Do wonderful things. I'll talk to you later. Bye.